What's up, gamers? Welcome back to my channel where today we're going to be continuing my Alan Wake playthrough. We should be on episode 4 now. So we're about halfway through the story. Um, as you can see, we're outside Hartman's lodge, I believe, his medical kind of clinic type place. So we're picking up obviously where we left off with Alan falling into the lake and then being saved by Hartman and taken to his clinic and everything. So yeah, we're just gonna jump straight in. I'm very curious to see what happens in this episode because I
I
feel like it's
felt
gonna be a big one.
groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Whoa. So we're in like his log cabin.
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Intriguing. Well, yeah, so like I know Hartman specifically from Control.
Good evening, Alan. Are
Speaking
we
of the
feeling
devil.
better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me?
That's big.
We'll reacquaint you with my
That's
clinic and
big.
go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Interesting. Yeah, this is very Midnight-esque. Well, we're in a psychiatric
This
facility.
corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control
Hey,
if
how's
we
it going?
work together. This way,
Fucking
Alan.
rude. Spread across your arms, my guy. Anderson. Ooh, interesting. But before that. Okay, interesting. Not quite sure what that is. But, I don't know. I'm just taking the atmosphere of this place so far. It looks kind of familiar. Maybe from Control. Yeah, I know Hartman specifically from Control. Or a version of him anyway. But I'm not going to say too much about that. Because it's kind of spoiler for Control.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into
Control
the
takes place
heart of the
after this.
matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
How could you say that?
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
This is very dark. Turn the brightness up on my screen.
We go this
just
way,
to see
Alan.
this.
I wasn't ready for another shot. So I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Yeah, I really wonder what happens.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from
what
a
his
tragic
angle is.
accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful
This is a very
truth.
nice location, though.
Unless we fight the fantasy, it will
Love the
return.
stonework.
I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
It's up the staircase. Manuscript, Thomas. Nothing. Comment. Please don't comment on that. I'm fine, I swear. I'm normal. But yeah, the Control storyline where Hartman shows up takes place after all this. But I played that first, so this is very intriguing, considering that I know what happens to Hartman. Okay, sundial type location, very cool. Cauldron Lake Lodge, 1912.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't
I
it?
think that's Latin.
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Ooh, I love a good
It
storm.
seems there's a storm coming.
Beyond the shadow, settle for this miracle illuminated.
That in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This
Memory of a
way.
dear friend.
Follow me.
Thomas Zane. Thomas Zane wrote that. Okay. Beyond the shadow you settled for, there's a miracle illuminated. Light and dark. I don't know what this Latin phrase means.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control.
Yeah, it's called the
Every
lake.
time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the...
I love
let him
stories like
talk.
this where you have to think,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
That's
out
really
of
what's
His
the
words
world of
echoed
constructive
madly
things.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of
myself.
my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
it's like what's real, what isn't. Is Hartman telling the truth? Is he not? I don't think he is. I'm pretty sure this is all actually happening. He's just manipulating me, but I don't know. It's interesting.
Come along. Let's go inside.
Okay. Excuse me. Someone over there.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great
What's
outdoors,
this guy whispering?
man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Okay.
Emerson,
Unless it's just a silly little guy.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me.
He's a real
Don't want to run
stinky
into
pickle.
me in the night, that's
I
for
don't know what that
sure.
means.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay,
Storm's building
okay,
outside.
sorry. Ew.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with
Okay.
him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
Get him
involve
to
some
the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Okay then. Everything is totally normal. Okay, Hartman's just gone. Not gonna confirm what happened there.
Oh, hello. I've painted
Okay.
you.
Okay.
I was just
That's-
struck by inspiration a
That's a
couple of
scary
days
painting.
ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot
That is
of
a
them.
very creepy
The
painting, I
images
like
just
it.
keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's
Office?
very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
I mean, that's a really impressive painting, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up.
It's getting
Storm
very
is
dark.
almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Okay. That is a very, very cool painting. I like that. Intriguing. Anyway, back here in this location. Patient rooms. Can't go through there, obviously. I feel like I'm missing things. What's this? Oh, the book that he wrote. Greatest Dilemma. The engaging new book by Dr. Emil Hartman, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow. His groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and flow explained in his own words. Okay. Interesting. Hartman's just in his office, like, what the fuck? Where did Alan go? There's a generator there.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay. Emerson's just making karate versus down there. It's fine. Ooh, QR code box. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there for you guys to scan, for me to scan later on. Because I feel like that's gonna give us some more context about Hartman. I think these QR codes weren't in the original game. I think they're new additions to the remaster to tie this to Control a lot more, which I really like because I fucking love Control. One of my absolute favorite games of all time. Yes, I knew there would be something around. But yeah, the remaster I think ties things to Control with these QR codes, which is really nice. Especially when Alan Wake 2 is going to really dig into Control. And they're going to tie the games together a lot more. One big kind of connected universe. Another thermos over here, which is nice. What to miss around here? Well, it's 2 thermoses, but still. Okay, I think we're good here. Let's head through. 80s Americans. It's hard to talk.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Shoe squeaking. Welcome to Culture Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. But please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that is specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and a system method of flow work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. Your shoes squeaking? Like, what the hell's going on? Oh, it's the old gods.
My rheumatism is killing me. There's a storm coming.
Oh, Night Springs.
Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Yeah,
they even
Thor.
adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods.
Gods
After
of
the
Asgard.
band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Yeah, I love the Pizza Totino's lifestyle.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short. For now, Alan, the power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Yeah, I really feel like this place is trying to get Alan to write.
His head in with a hammer.
Oh, he loves to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're
Bonk.
all right, Tom.
Bonk
Yeah, we
with
like
a
it,
squeaky
don't we,
hammer.
bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
They really think I'm Tom Sane.
Lest we forget.
It's interesting.
A crash course All you need to know to get your head right, you need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
It's the manuscript page. Yes, it is. Thomas Zane's writing and
Zane
assistant.
could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up.
Okay, here we go. Let's
But
mess
Emil
things up now.
convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Emil Hartman. Okay, now it's starting to be. Okay, so Emil was Thomas Zane's assistant. So he's wrapped up in all this. Yeah, so I feel like Emil is either he's connected to the Dark Presence then, because he's trying to manipulate Alan into writing, just like he did with Thomas. Oh, that's really interesting.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the
Moonshine.
farm. Our
Hell yeah.
own formula, local ingredients, medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like
I just love the squeaky hammer.
moonbeams on the brain.
It's really silly.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows?
Yeah.
That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost
very
is
meta.
all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
Oh.
She used us all. Taken from all
Barbara
of us.
Jaga, Baba
Took
Yaga.
my
Oh,
thunder,
it makes so much
witch.
sense.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She
Interesting.
took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
love
we're
how it's all
better
come together
off.
now.
This place,
cool.
like, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that
Oh,
other
that's
rider.
Cynthia Weaver.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't
I'd really
mean
like to
you
think
had
these are
open it
actual
all the
authority.
way, God damn it!
Phooey. God, okay, now it's getting really
So
interesting.
tired.
Oh, God.
Built the farm close
Oh.
to the lake. A place of power.
Interesting.
We had parties
Oh,
there,
come on.
man. You should go there and have a party.
Okay, so Barbara Jaga, Baba Yaga.
That
Oh,
Bob
that's such a
Balder
cool
threw
detail.
the amp through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Okay.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man.
There's so much dialogue
Bad
into this game.
thing.
It's all optional. We done?
I'm tired, man.
Oh, same. Fucking big
So
sleepy.
tired.
God. Okay. I'm gonna head out, I think. I think that's it. I bet I missed something else that they have to say, but I think I'm good. Very interesting. So we know now that Emil Hartman was Thomas Zane's assistant. All very intriguing stuff.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because
Oops.
all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that
Mullet time.
mullet time is the hook we needed to
That's
go
really
big
silly.
in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk
I see what
all
you're
the
doing
time
here,
and
guys.
express their feelings, so they won't shut up, and the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too, and I have to listen to them
very
because
meta.
they're not scared of me, and everyone should just shut up, shut up, shut up.
Storm's brewing,
But I
Andy.
don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them.
But he
I take
keeps
2
talking.
pills every morning and 1 with
God,
every
this
meal
episode's gonna
and
take
4
forever
when
to
I
get
go to
through.
bed. And that
But it's
makes
fine.
me the scariest nightmare of all.
Cool. Anyway, you got anything to say out here, my guy? Doesn't look like it. Still painting that painting. Please don't say anything else. It's too much. Too much dialogue.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Okay. Or I can go
The
through
doors
here.
were
Never
locked.
mind.
Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
You can't go back the way I think it makes sense. Interesting. What if I tried to leave? Might as well experiment. Of course not. Well, we might as well, you know, humor Hartman and try and type something up and accidentally reshape reality.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself.
Oh, it's a TV.
It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows.
I was gonna say, I
There's a
noticed
hole
that
in her
the
chest where her heart should be.
oh, that's cool. It's cool that the
I think I've
windows in
made a
that building
horrible
look like the
mistake. I don't
diving
think I'm any
costume
closer to saving
that we've
Alice.
seen.
It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Yeah. Trying to get us to type something. They can reshape reality for some reason. It's all very intriguing.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Ooh, Anderson, okay. Night Springs. They're really into Night Springs, the video game. It's cool. Fascinating. Some kind of... what's this? It's just like... I feel like this is... was this like a behind the scenes kind of image that they came up with? They're designing the actual game itself. That's really cool. Like actually designing like the forest and the enemy encounters. You can see it there. Green is Alan Wake and the red is the enemies. It's darkness. It's like a chunk of darkness. And then everything's safe up there. That's cool. I like that. Kind of behind the scenes of designing the game. There's a lane. French for sorry, I think. Lane. Okay, we have to go in here for some reason. Oh, he's the painter. Is there anything in here? Doesn't seem like it. Shame. I was hoping there'd be something here. Time to go into my room. See what happens. Okay, cutscene time.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my
I'll
eyes.
drink some water.
My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Oh,
Hey, Wake,
they're
you
in
stay
trouble.
here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be
Tor and
cool,
Odin
okay?
are causing a ruckus.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Oh,
Oh, a
afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
It's just like the manuscript
Well,
page.
things are unraveling fast, aren't they? No.
Can't go in here. Can go in here, but
It's my store. I'm taking it.
cool.
We're on a comeback tour, baby.
I have no idea what's going on out there. It's fascinating. Manuscript page, yes.
Hartman kept talking,
Oh,
giving
Barry
Barry the
Lodge.
grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman.
Hartman's
Where's
got a
Al?
ton of gold, apparently.
Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption.
Oh,
He
shit.
nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh, poor Barry.
Hammer's Way will have its say. Rise up in their name.
Okay. Something's going on downstairs, so we'll figure out what's going on. Is the generator still there? Can't imagine that. Yeah. Can I see down? Not really. Yeah, like the thing about him like slamming the nurse with the hammer came true, which is really interesting.
Sinclair looked bad.
Oh fuck!
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get
Jesus.
the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Okay. First, I want to actually no. That's what I need the key for. Never mind. I can't imagine seeing you. Okay. Oh boy.
The backstage is all yours, Tom. Seize your destiny.
The guy's just locked in the stuff. You can just see him back there. Kind of silly.
Come out and face the
I had to
music,
get to
folks.
Hartman's
It's
office.
time to
He had
pay
taken
the
all my
piper.
manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
Birch is just hiding in there. Scared little guy.
We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal knave.
You guys are wacky. So in Control,
Yeah, you better.
there's a
hide,
song from
Birch.
these guys.
My wrath will
Like
break
an in-universe song that shows up in Control.
He's
Which
probably
is fucking
kidding,
awesome.
Birch. He's got a great sense of humor.
I feel like we
Just
might hear a
ask
song in this
Sinclair.
chapter.
Oh.
Oh, for Sinclair. Okay, well,
Children of the Elder
okay.
God, scorching light upon the dawn.
I'm just gonna leave them to their business. I'm sure they're fine. Everything's gonna be okay with Arch.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it,
Oh, it's,
the clinic staff was
kidnapper.
standing outside the lodge.
Yeah.
I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the
Oh,
kidnapper.
he was working for
Hartman had
Hartman.
been playing me all along.
Makes sense. So I was wondering if the kidnapper was working for the Dark Presence of whoever he was working for. But turns out it was Hartman the entire time. Which makes
The
sense.
markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Interesting.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time.
It's a cool
He's
face.
getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me.
This is creepy. Check it
No,
out.
never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me.
Jesus.
Because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well...
It's really cool imagery in these paintings.
say this.
No. I've tried, but
He's too lost in the
he's not
sauce.
listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a
I was gonna
recording.
say, it reminded me of that phone call, the weird one that we got last episode.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Stop buying that. I will
Oh, it's all good like that.
and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Interesting. So he tried to make it in here.
I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Yeah, busted
Agent
through a metal
Nightingale,
gate.
first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law,
They think
and
I'm
if
just
you
a
can get
dumb
a judge
hick.
to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate.
They said that to me at a
But
dinner.
you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Right. That was intriguing. Yeah. So the question is, where is Alice in all of this?
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Ah, that's right. I expected Wake to say he needed more time. Right. Okay. That makes sense. Love the lore that we're fleshing out with all of these recordings and manuscripts and things.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to slay!
Is that Barry?
Seriously! Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
Yeah, that's Barry.
I am famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me.
Oh, God, that's
About
Akata.
time! Barry, man, I'm glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
Barry's just
Speaking
such a
of asses,
character. I love him.
that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll
Sorry.
teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Wow, she's gonna be quaking in her boots. Okay, no, I thought I could go. It's fine. Apparently, Rosa wasn't in her right mind. Okay. Anyway, Hartman time. So this episode's been very slow, and I apologize, but
and more.
I'm intrigued by them. And I love exploring.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Maybe don't leave Barry.
Let's just
go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh shit. Here comes Barbara. Oh fuck.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Interesting. Oh boy.
The dark presence would be on and on. I had to find a way out.
I'm assuming Hartman's fine. Oh Jesus, okay. Oh, hurry up. Come on. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Oh, everything's going to shit.
Get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Okay. I'm assuming that means I go upstairs and turn the lights on. Generator. Up here. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's so tougher. Oh my god. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah. Fuck you, poltergeists. Should be it. I'm sure that's good enough. At the very least. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Run. Run, just get out, please. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. Okay. Right. Flare. Good. And I have a gun, which is fantastic. Okay, I have one flare and I have 6 bullets. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Come on. That's my flare done. Page. Fantastic.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
It's a master manipulator. What? Okay. Nice springs, hell yeah. One more episode.
But take a wrong turn, or the wrong bus. Whatever you are,
Can't hear any of this.
Night Springs.
I don't know why the subtitles aren't working.
Tonight's episode.
Doom Samaritan.
Sometimes, even the simplest things prove impossible. Consider, you get in a car and leave a life behind. Easy. Not tonight.
I hope you guys can hear
Thanks
this.
for the ride, Mark. I'm so glad to be leaving this place. You have no idea.
What, Night Springs? Come on, Linda. Relax. It's not that bad. Hey.
Oh, fuck.
What's that up ahead?
Oh, God. There's someone in the road. I think there's been an accident. Are you alright?
Oh no, Linda! Oh no! It was me on the road! Wait! Tell him to watch out for the truck! Watch out for the truck!
Oh, shit.
My God, Mark?
Oh, God! No! Please! God, no! Linda! Linda!
Thanks for the ride, Mark. I'm so glad to be leaving this place.
What, Night Springs? Come on, Linda. Relax. It's not that bad. Hey, what's that up ahead?
Oh, God. There's someone in the road. I think there's been an accident.
Interesting. Time loop scenario. Cool.
Are you alright?
Oh no, Linda! Oh no! It was me on the road! Wait! Tell him to watch out for the truck! Watch out for the truck!
My God, Mark?
And there you have it. A vicious cycle, punctuated by the blast of an air horn and screaming metal. Many roads are dangerous, but none more so than the one that leads away from Night Springs.
Okay. I hope you guys heard that. That was very difficult to hear with the music going super loudly and everything.
Magic, parlor tricks, smoke and mirrors. But for some, magic is more than that. It's a way of working the secret machinery of reality itself. And more than one member of that
Wasn't expecting that this time.
can be found in Night Springs.
Is it the same one or is it a different one?
Tonight's episode, What's in a Name?
It is a different one. What the hell?
We find an old man standing on an old, rusting, derelict bridge, leaning his bony frame against the cold steel. And though he looks idle, he's hard at work. His young apprentice attends to him, as good apprentices do.
Yes, yes. Coming along nicely. What do you think, boy?
Let's make this.
Sir, we've been getting some complaints. Are you defacing the bridge?
Oh. No, I wouldn't do that.
Sir, I can see the screwdriver in your hand and the scratches on the steel beams. You've been spotted doing this all over town.
Yes, I have been very busy, but I'm no vandal, officer.
Exactly. What are you up to, sir?
He's writing his name on the town.
The youngster is correct. I'm writing my name, my whole name, the entire and complete description of my soul on the town. I'm almost done.
Yeah? Well, all I see is an old man tagging public property.
I should bow down to the wisdom of your years. Words have power, young man. Names and titles especially.
Uh-huh. And, what's your name supposed to be?
Tell him, boy. Tell him while I finish the carving.
Officer, it's...
Say my name, boy. Say it.
It's Night Springs, officer.
But isn't that
That's the name of the town, isn't it?
Yes, it is from now on.
Wait, where'd he go? Hey, where is he?
Oh, officer. You know where he is and what he is, don't you? I think you should get in your car and drive away. And remember which town you're serving. Your will be done, Minkus. Ah, yes. There aren't too many little towns to count, all of them with some little magic of their own. But some towns have more personality than others, and none more so than Night Springs.
What the hell? That was a weird one. Are we done? I think we're done. Thank goodness. Jesus Christ. Took a while, but we're gonna continue now. Okay, that was smart. Oh. Cool, get away from me. Oh, fuck. Okay, come on. Jesus Christ. Oh, cool, okay. Okay, it's all coming together. Okay, I gotta be strategy. Gotta strategize. Gotta fucking plan things out.
I'm here.
That was cool. I mean, I flew back to see my past there, but it all worked out. That was bizarre. That was a cool puzzle though. Using the thing against it. That took me a second to figure out, but at least I didn't get hit during any of that. That was cool. But yeah, I was really confused. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Please don't say this. It's like the main hall that we were in. I'm on my way, Barry. Just give me a sec. Gotta explore. That was wild. That was cool though. That was a really cool kind of environmental puzzle. Having to use the thing against itself. That was nice. Just looking around. As I wanted to do. Right. Okay, that should be good.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Oh great,
Barry,
hedge maze.
I don't have a light.
Very shiny.
Take this, Al.
Thanks, Barry.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Oh, fuck. Okay. God damn it. Come on. Okay, there we go. Just gotta get rid of all these objects. Oh, fuck. Okay, nice.
Come on, Al! We gotta go! It's not much of a maze! I made it through easy!
Suspended. Lauren Miller, 1989. Wacky. Okay. Oh, intense. We haven't died yet, which is good. I knew it would have to come through here eventually. With the station over here with the light and everything.
Oh, jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Okay, give me some resources, please. Thank you. I have 2 flares and some batteries. Not amazing, but we'll make it work. Oh, Barry. I wish you could see. There he is. You can just about see the top of his head. Anyways, hedge maze time. I'm sure this is going to go perfectly fine. It's not going to be terrifying as shit. Right. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so now the trick with mazes is you always just hug a wall. Always just hug one wall. For me, it's going to be the left side wall. Because I'm left-handed, maybe. Go like that. There we go. Much better. I'm ready for any throws. Some more ammo resource space, thank you. I don't know why this is even here, but no one. I have 18 bullets and 2 flares. Which is pretty damn good. I'm ready for the jump scares. Okay, just go around the corner. Yep, there we go. Nice, okay. Not too bad. I was ready for it. Yeah, classic HP scenario. Nice, okay. Don't trust Emil. Yep. Thanks, Cynthia. I've got it. Okay. Just take a nice clearing.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a concert in this one.
A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting,
I feel like it's gonna be
it
really
felt
fun.
strangely appropriate.
Like the song in Control. I'm very excited for that. Okay, we're clearing here, which is good.
Be careful! I can see them moving along! They're coming for you!
Okay, nice. Right. Come on. Nice, okay. Not too bad. I didn't see what the trophy that I got was. 6-gun scribe. 100 taken. Nice. That feels good. Got 100 taken so far. That's pretty impressive. Very satisfying. Including a particularly difficult one just now. Like I said, I was going to hug the left wall, but then I just didn't do that.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything
The
just to
disgusting
be sure.
brothers. Right. I really like this though. This is a fun change of pace. Being like a full-on hedge maze to deal with. It's cool. I like it. Oh boy. Sounds like there's gonna be a boss coming up. I also only have one bullet, which is not ideal. Okay, well, save point at least. But again, I only have one bullet, which is extremely bad. I definitely need more bullets. Please give me more bullets. Thank you. I only have 13, but I'll take it. It's better than nothing. Nothing else? Nothing else. Oh boy, Maze Pontoon. Let's go. Oh, it's this guy. Maybe it's the guy, the orderly. It's kind of a jump scare bug. Oh, fuck, there he is. Yep, there it is. Come on. God damn it. Okay. This is gonna be tough. I'm gonna balance the birds and this guy. Oh, more bullets. Hell yeah. That feels a bit like cheating, but it's fine. 24 bullets and 1 flare.
You get 2 flowers in the morning, and then you'll be nice and cool.
Okay. So we have both to deal with and this guy, which is great. Okay, come on. God damn it. Okay. It's tricky. Nice. Come on. Fucking birds. Okay, that wasn't too bad. As long as I like rushed the supply box that was there. Made things way easier. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Took me 3 tries, but we got them. Oh, there's a fucking flare gun as well. God damn it. That would have made things way easier. But at least I have it now. Okay. Making progress. Making bacon progress. Come on, man. What best section are you going to be? Come on. Nice, okay. Not too shabby. 14 bullets and 1 flare gun. Not doing amazing, but we're not doing terribly. I'd say the aesthetic with the lightning and everything is really cool though. Storm. I think it's neat. That's a lot of birds. There's a lot of Stephen King, Alfred Hitchcock going on, which is very nice. Very spooky. See through the garden, huh? Okay, stuff over here, maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. Okay, nothing. Nothing but foliage. Word of the day is foliage. Okay. Supplies, please. Shotgun, yes. Just what I love to see. Manuscript page.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything.
You jealous?
Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Okay, Mott, calm down. Fucking gross. Fucking incel looking ass. Come on, man. Alright. Okay, I have a shotgun, which is nice. I'm almost there. I think. There's definitely gonna be some combat in here, though. Okay. When are bad guys gonna show up? Yep, there we go. Not my finest work, but we got there. I really should use the shotgun more. I might just do that actually. Because, you know, the revolver is nice, but I much prefer using the shotgun when I can, because it's very satisfying. Got a nice crunch to it. Okay, flare, very handy. Very nice, very healthy. Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking poltergeists, man. It's so annoying. Great. I hate poltergeists. They're so hard to dodge and to kill. Page there, nothing on this bench, which is unfortunate.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down.
Oh, no.
Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand.
Oh, Barry.
The world exploded.
Oh, please don't kill Barry. I'll be legitimately really sad about him. Some cans, though, which is very handy. Nice. Waste of a bullet, but it's fine. Gotta do it for the collectibles. Emil made Tom do it. That makes sense. But what did Tom do specifically, then? That's the real question. Supplies, please. Yes. Okay. plenty of revolver ammo. Just gonna reload this. Get my shotgun out, but whatever comes up next. Probably a thermos that I'm missing somewhere or something. But it's fine. At least carrying the shotgun one-handed. Pretty wacky. Supply cache nearby. What the fuck? Oh, I dodged. Where's the other guy? These guys are really fast. Nice. Okay, I have 3 shotgun shells left and 28 revolver bullets. So we should be fine. Wait, this is the supply cache here. That looks like the way forward, so it's going to be back here. I don't want to fall off the cliff though. Should be to the left. I'm assuming. Hello? Okay, looks like it's down here then. Never mind, it's actually down here. Thought it was going to be back towards the left, but oh well, I was wrong. Flag gun, nice. I think if you hold the light up to these things, you hear some breathing. Maybe not though. Could be Cynthia. But the lightning imagery is very cool. Love it. Okay. Anyway, time to continue on. Let's switch to the revolver and save the shotgun for a bit. Cool. Save point. Looks like it's that way. I see a guy up there. I think it's Barry. Oh my god, they give me so much. They really give you a ton of resources in normal difficulty, which is surprising. I feel like it'll be they give you way less in the harder difficulties, which will make it way more of a challenge, I think. And conserving resources a lot more.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose this second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Yeah, we really clocked him. Cool. I feel like I'm getting all the pages so far, which is really nice. I love that feeling. And I'm not just missing things, you know? Okay. Harry?
You're alive! Let's
Yep,
get
sure
out
am.
of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Oh, Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Oh, Barry.
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Major battle time.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Nice. Come on. Yes. Epic kill. Okay. Come on, Barry. God, there are birds as well.
No, wait, that's a
Come on, Barry. Oh boy, here we go. Shotgun time.
Here it is! Alex,
Come on. Nice. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That went very well. Hell yeah, kill all the taken.
Al, please tell me
Cut
we're
out.
headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon.
That was fun.
We're
I enjoyed
going
that.
to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something
Mr.
like
Anderson.
that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Barry, no! Don't give me cancer! Oh Jesus, Hartman's lodge has been fully taken by the darkness. And we really didn't see what happened to Hartman though. It's kind of unfortunate. I don't know if we were supposed to or if it just happened off screen and that's it. Kind of strange, but...
I'm crazy,
oh well.
but that's fine, Barry.
Or maybe he'll come back.
Oh, you got that right
in
now.
the next episode.
You're mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before. It happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down.
Hell yeah,
That's a
Barry.
fact. I'm on board.
You're on
man.
our side.
I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about
Cute.
it, but they were too far gone to tell me
Oh,
with
God.
all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need
Oh,
to
fuck.
find it. Look out!
Oh shit. Oh Barry, please don't die.
God damn it, Al, talk to me.
At least his suit's intact. After all that. Oh fuck, we're basically almost dead.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Like a heartbeat in the controller. Pulsing. Okay, never mind, we're back.
Barry!
So over, we are so back.
Barry! Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! But don't worry, your cutout is fine. Forget that.
Oh, thank God
You
for the
okay?
cutout.
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Oh fuck, Barry, don't die, please.
Use a flare, Barry! Oh, yeah! Barry, are you alright?
Thank God.
I'm good, Al!
There he is.
Great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City.
He's still got the
before,
cutout.
huh?
He's still carrying the cutout. That's really fucking cute. I love that. I was like, what is he holding? But then I was like, oh, it's a cutout. Oh, it's the Anderson farm. Hell yeah.
You're gonna have to find your way
Nice.
around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Hell yeah.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
You're gonna go to Sick Nasty Rock
It's
concert.
suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
I'm not worried about it.
Rambo.
I'm
This
not
would
worried
turn
about
into
any
a
of this.
disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
I'm not worried about it. I keep making I think you should leave references. Which you haven't seen, it's on Netflix. It's hilarious, by the way. I'd highly recommend it. If you haven't seen I Think You Should Leave. With Tim Robinson. It's really fucking funny. But now the question remains, where are we going to get a gun and a torch this time around? Because we always find one somehow. So I really wonder how we're going to find one this time. So we have nothing. We lost our shotgun. Oh, fuck. Okay. We lost our shotguns. We lost a revolver, leg on everything. So, yeah, it remains to be seen. But I'm very intrigued. Oh, fuck, another poltergeist. I don't have anything. Come on. Never saw me. What the fuck? Okay. Hopefully I can find a torch or something soon.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Interesting. I don't know who Walter is. Weird. Okay, I don't know who Walter is, but that's intriguing. Guess we'll probably find out who Walter is soon. Hopefully. Okay, please don't tell me there are poltergeists again. Because I need weapons to take them on. Oh god damn it. Okay, I'm utterly defenseless, which is great. Just what I want. In a fucking scenario like this. God damn it. Okay. Hear them behind me. Oh, fuck. Mistake. God damn it. Come on, man. Fucking Christ. Okay. I feel like I'm missing some secrets back there, but it's fine. Because I don't have any way to defeat them. Bloody poltergeists, man. It's so annoying. Okay. Well, at least I haven't died yet. Knock on wood. Okay, thank God. Jesus Christ.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Yeah, I know. Okay. This thing up here. I'll turn that wheel soon. Yeah, there's definitely stuff that I missed. Entry page, thank you. Nice. Okay. So far, I've gotten all of them. At least I think so.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to
at least he made the right choice.
and
Or
almost
will make
became
the right
a
choice.
murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve.
It is interesting from a narrative perspective that they
Nightingale
kind of
would have to settle for an arrest.
tell you what's going to happen before it actually does happen. It's interesting. I don't know. I should have turned them real fast, but it's fine. Right. Okay. I'll head back soon. I am curious. Or just kind of like loops around. Oh well. So far so good. I feel like we're making decent progress. I normally take, I really take my time with these episodes, but I feel like now that I've kind of gotten the hang of things, it's much easier to get through each chapter. At least this chapter so far is going pretty swimmingly, which is nice. Except for that one boss fight that gave me a bit of trouble, but other than that, doing good. I was like, how am I supposed to do this? There we go. A little janky, but we did it.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Yeah. The torch? Thank God, there's a torch at least. Okay, so the objective is to basically just fucking rush the bomb and use the flashlight to deter any taken. Okay, here we go. Bomb time. No weapon, only torch. Oh fuck, here we go. The Taken are already gonna show up soon. Yes they are. Thanks for telling me. Come on. Come on. Okay, fuck it. God damn it. Okay, I feel like maybe I should just rush the generator. I don't know.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Wait, what? I missed this. Trust no one in the dark. Well, yeah, I already knew that one. Thanks, though. Okay, gotta fucking make it to the generator. Come on. Come on, Alan. Fuck's sake. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Come on. Okay, thank God. Jesus Christ. That was really fucking difficult. Okay. That was intense, man. Jesus. Okay. Anyway. Wow. That was brutal. What the fuck? Okay. Let me check up here real quick. Any secrets? Seem like there are any. That generator was not the way to go. That was way too difficult to try and figure out. Genuinely impossible to turn that thing on before they got to me. At least I made it to a save point, so that's good.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Or maybe that's Walter. Whoever that is. Resources, please. Yes, heavy duty flashlight. Yes, please. I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Coffee furnace. Still just a flashlight though, which is not ideal. I mean, at least this is better than the regular one. So I will take it, but man, wish I had more than just this. Is there anything back here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Here we go. Round 2. Only flashlight run. Let's go. Should be getting close to the end of this.
Cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
There's a cabin there, yeah. Okay. Just gotta make it to that cabin. Not too bad. Is anything back here? No. Okay, so far so good. Oh boy, here we go. Checkpoint reached, huh? See a bag out of this. Yeah.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
What the hell?
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit.
Yeah.
He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. but it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Interesting. Bound to the story, huh? That's cool. Flares, thank you. I'll take those at the very least. Looks like another manuscript page. I'm on it as well. Oh, never mind, using that traps. Fuck. It's my bad. That's evil though. Very mean. Game developers. Putting in fucking bear traps. With that ooh shiny kind of graphic over them. Pretty mean, but I respect it. Just gotta be careful where I step. Fucking every time. Okay, gotta be careful. Come on. Don't fucking step in these, I swear to God. Okay, I can make it to the cabin. Looks like a generator I can turn on. And a gun, I think. Okay, not too bad. We did it.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands.
That's cool.
They had fought these shades before.
Love the imagery of that. I'm glad they all escaped as well. There are probably some secrets I missed back there, but I don't really care. I don't want to go back there. With the bear traps and everything. It's way too difficult.
Someone had left a gun behind.
Hell yeah, shotgun.
Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Cynthia? Taking our filled with dogs. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I should hope it does. Right. Oh, this flashlight's very nice. Okay, they definitely want me to use the shotgun this time around. Which I will oblige, because I love the shotgun. Okay. Anything around here? Looks like some ruins. God damn it. Okay, nice. Even though I stepped into that trap, which is kind of embarrassing, but it's fine. All for a lousy thumbs. Oh well, it was worth it, I guess. There's nothing here. No, it doesn't seem like it. There we go. Right. It's bound to be something up there. Maybe not. Just saying, a supply cache would be really nice. And very much appreciated. But it doesn't seem like it. Okay. I can continue on towards the farm. Armed with a shotgun and 3 flares. Almost guaranteed that's a bad trap. Yep. Not gonna fall for that one. Another one. God damn it. Fucking fell for it. Come on, man. Fuck's sake. Fucking bear traps. Okay, nice. I'm way more confident with the gunplay now, I think. Oh. God damn it. Come on. Okay. Need to continue on. I'll continue on. Almost there. Come on. Okay, there we go. Nice. Almost died, but we survived. I lived, bitch. Ah, motherfuckers. A lot of guys in these woods.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
No sight? Don't you mean no sign of the driver? It's kind of strange. Whatever. Anyway, moving on to this cabin. Very spooky.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry?
No! Danny, you're not!
Jesus.
What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Okay. Man, that sounds like quite a situation you're in. I'm gonna scavenge for resources,
The
but
front door was locked.
you have fun. Luckily, didn't even check, and he still knew that. Interesting. Right. Okay, it's all searched. That's also locked. There's a staircase up. Nice shotgun. Just what I love to see. Only had 4 bullets left. Nothing nervous, fantastic. Just what I need. Okay, and head up the stairs. Question is which door? Okay, never mind. Gotta be this one. Ooh, very spooky, I like it. Oh, fuck.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again.
Walter.
Moonshine, you know. It makes you see. They're not gonna miss
Makes
it.
you see something.
They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up.
Just don't mind me scavenging all the stuff around you.
The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Just called Alan out, huh? Jesus, Walter is fucked up. Oh god. Well, rest in peace, Walter. At least, you know, we saved him from ending up in the darkness in the prison cell. Oh well. Oh fuck.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Interesting. I really wonder what's going on. The other version of Alan that's out there. I don't know, it's just kind of interesting to think about. Because I don't fully know where the story goes from here all the way to the end. So I'm intrigued. I don't know, I don't fully understand the but it's certainly fascinating. Oh, fuck. It's Danny. No, I want the shotgun place. Nice.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Yep. It's pretty obvious. Looks scary. Fucking badass. Rest in peace, Walter. He got fucked up. Well and truly fucked up. Okay,
The farm was still a good distance away.
Hell yeah,
I need a car to get there fast.
Fuck yeah. It should make things nice and easy when it comes to avoiding the taken. Management page, hell yeah. Okay. Missing 2 pages there.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval.
Oh, Jesus.
Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
I like how they flesh out the world of the characters through these management pages. It's really interesting. As opposed to just straight up dialogue. Appreciate the vista. Nice. Love good lightning flash to illuminate everything. It's really cool. Speaking of the devil, or of Thor specifically, an outhouse with some TV. Hell yeah. Right. I guess it's car time. Actually, never mind. It's not car time because there's a supply cache down here. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. Yes, they hung up a deer. Because they're hunters. Fucking hate people that kill animals. I don't know. I mean, I'm vegetarian, so it makes sense, but still, it's like, come on, man. You didn't have to fucking do this to a poor animal. It makes me really sad. But anyway, moving on. Supply cache time. Come on. There we go. Fantastic. All kitted up. Ready to go. Flares, flashbangs, shotgun, flare gun, and a revolver. Yes, stocked up. I mean, not too many bullets, but, you know. Oh, there we go. Assuming this staircase doesn't lead to anything. Yeah. Yeah, I figured as much. Oh well. It's creepy though. Not the environmental design. It's very atmospheric. Cool. Such as like a small environment like that. It was really cool.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
It's a bit harsh, but it's fine. There's a thermos on the right here that I want to get. actually spot that. Nice. Just get into the left-hand side. It's cool that they put the animation in of him entering from the right side and going all the way to the driver's seat. It's cool. It's attention to detail, man. It would be easy to, just have him start the car automatically from getting in the right side, but I like that. It actually does take moving over before he can actually start driving. It's a nice touch. Right, there's a thing up here, looks like. Let's apply cash. These kind of like semi-open areas are really interesting, especially for a game that came out in 2010. It's like games have tried to do this before, like since, I guess, like Uncharted and that sort of thing, like Last of Us, but I think it's cool. This came out in 2010. It's already like pushing the envelope of what these kinds of games were capable of. Yeah, you can definitely hear the breathing. I think that's Cynthia. Or maybe Barbara, actually. Being repelled by the light. I'm gonna gather as many resources as I can. Anything up here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, moving on. Now where's the door? Where is the door? It was right here. I swear. It is pretty difficult to spot, actually. Might as well start driving this Jeep. For this map. Okay, so the farm's down there, but there's something over there which I'm going to investigate. It's like a tower type deal. This vehicle's not that fast, unfortunately, but it's fine. Totally drifting. Right. So far, so good. Ooh, there it is. So I think, if you remember in the last episode, I called out a car being the, like I noticed a car and I was like, wait, is this the Evil Dead car? And I think I said that it wasn't, but I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it's this car. Yeah. I think this is the Evil Dead car. Or the Sam Raimi car specifically. Which is really cool. Like that they put that in the game. I mean, it's not the exact same car, I don't think, like in terms of the model, but it's close enough, right? I think it's me. Maybe something up there worthwhile. What was this? Yeah. Anyway. Time to enter this place and see what's up. Ooh, a hunting rifle, yes. I love a good hunting rifle.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM.
Hell yeah, shout out Pat.
Safe and warm tonight.
I wonder if he's going to be in Alan Wake too. It's interesting. I wonder what's going to kind of carry through into Alan Wake 2. What this is. I'm very intrigued by that. Okay. Time to take the Evil Dead car down to the farm. I should have checked out the farm. Actually, let me just do that. It's not that long of a walk. Might as well check out the farm from up here, you know? Never mind, the view's kind of terrible, but it's fine. Yeah, so that's the bit we came up. Okay. There's a path down there. that this connects to. Cool. So we'll head down there. Should be another maybe 30-45 minutes, hopefully. Oh, fuck, here we go. They either gave me the hunting rifle for a reason. Nice. God, it's so satisfying. Come on. Come on, go down. Oh, God, that's so badass. Fuck yeah. I love a good headshot with a rifle. It's really satisfying. Wasted a bit of ammo on that, but it's fine. Just push you on up and drive you out. I really wasn't expecting there to be driving in this game. Okay, I'm assuming there's nothing down that path, so I'm probably just gonna head straight down this road. Road in quotation marks, because this is just like a dirt track, but it's fine. We're in the middle of nowhere. Oh, fuck. Something tower from up there. That would be cool. Okay, anyway. Time to head around here. Nice. Fuck you guys. This is fun. Fuck yeah. Come on. Just running over the tank. It's a regular day in Bright Falls. There we go. Fuck you guys. Get fucked. Nice. Oh. Took a bit, but that was fun. Okay. It's I guess time to head up here. Just crashed Sam Raimi's car. But it's fine. Okay, here we go. But there's something over there that I missed, actually. It's fine. Oh, fuck. What a silly vehicle. Just dragging itself side to side. That was kind of easy, but it's fine. It's cool. Yeah, I feel like I missed something over there. What the fuck? I heard you, you piece of shit. Get fucked. I love the footsteps in the distance. It really unsettles me. Because I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then I turn around and that's taken right there. Cool. Just taking the sights real quick. Very spooky. Love a good farm setting at night. I'm supposed to jump the fence here. What just sit down? I hear the footsteps. Okay, so that's the way I'm supposed to go, but what about this? This little area up here. Yep, supply cache, I knew it. Come on. Right. What have you got for me this time, Cynthia? down this one. Well, that's handy. So I'm gonna stick with the hunting rifle though, because I really like it. I think there's anything. Okay. That's all that was here. Yep. Where's the other guy? There he is. Come on, man, I dodged. Here we go. Not too bad. They always post combat scenarios after each supply cache, I feel. Which is kind of evil, but it makes sense. Is there anything in here? Come on, what are you doing? Okay. Guess I can't enter. Oh boy. You guys are enjoying this episode so far. Even though I'm kind of taking my time exploring and everything. I feel like, we're making good story progress. Hopefully this isn't going to be a 3-hour episode. Fingers crossed. Shouldn't be, I don't think. I feel like we're getting close to the end. Okay, farm time. Yeah, this is definitely a rock concert arena, which is really cool. See the stands and everything.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Yeah, there they are. Oh, here we go. Never mind.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Oh, Jesus. Oh, hell yeah. Is this the song?
God damn.
That's cool.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot!
Oh, shit.
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. This is cool. Hell yeah, Barry. Fuck him up. This is cool. Hell yeah, this is badass. I love it. Come on, don't die now. God damn it. Fuck, that was so cool though. Okay. I'm in it. I got
I'm
this.
so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot!
Got the thermos.
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is...
Nice.
Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Hell yeah. Come on, give me those resources, baby. Nice. I'm using flashbangs.
Goddamn turn of wiring! Come on now! I'll get them working again, I promise!
stuff. Hell yeah. Nice. Badass.
This is pretty much how I always wanted to go out.
This is badass.
Children of the Elder God!
Come on.
Back in the game!
Come on. Nice. Okay, could have gone better, but we did it. That was super cool though.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Sure is. Oh yeah, the old gods of Asgard. They always show up. Never let you down. That was awesome though. It wasn't as cool as the sequence in Control, but that was still really fun. I enjoyed that, even though I died. Actually died both times. In both things. Oh, heavy duty landing, goddammit. Didn't notice. This would have been awesome. 20 batteries, Jesus. But yeah, in the one in Control, I also died during a silly moment. So I guess it's part of the course in these games. But that was still really fun. I really enjoyed that. That was great.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
And we have a heavy-duty lantern on top of that. God, that was really fun. A little tricky, because my game kept lagging. But other than that, it went very well. Oh boy, jeez Louise, man, that was intense. Very cool. Love that they put in music sequences into their games. I really hope they do one in Alan Wake 2, that would be really fun. Such a nice lantern to have, oh yeah. Okay, I found it in the toilet, but we're fine. We're gonna cross this bridge. Glad Barry's with us. We need a companion. Keep us sane and healthy. To hold us accountable. Okay. That was really cool though. Really enjoyed that sequence. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was badass. I loved it.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Yep, there's a light up there, so we're gonna head up there. Turn on a generator or something. Activate it. Also secrets and such. There's the ladder there. But first I want to investigate this stuff. Big old pieces of farming equipment. Cabin up there. That's interesting. This is a cool location. I really like it. God damn it. Oh well. Oh, never mind. Manuscript page, hell yeah.
As the deputies hauled Wake and Wheeler away, Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hand shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. He had been right all along.
I don't know if that's the takeaway you should be having. Instead of Alan, is prescient and can see the future. Like, or knows what's going to happen before it gets written. I don't know, maybe that's the takeaway. Nightingale. But, it's a bit of a silly head. Anyway, time to head up here and get this thing moved out of the way, as it were. Climb a ladder. If only there were a jump button that we could use to climb up faster, but speaking of jumping. Nice, okay. Too shabby.
I think Alan Wake here has something to say.
Oh my god, Barry.
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious.
This is
right
really
now,
silly.
I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler?
God.
No? Thought so.
It was fun. I really hope they bring him back in the sequel. That'd be really fun. I feel like when he shows up, everybody's just gonna lose their shit. It's gonna be like an Avengers Endgame moment when Barry shows up. It's gonna be like, Barry! Let's fucking go! Can I jump down? Okay, thank God. I didn't just die. That would have been embarrassing. Right. Yeah, I really hope they bring Barry back for the next game. That'd be really fun. The Anderson house. It's time.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Damn. Hell yeah.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Barry's just, a bit slow on the upkeep, but he'll figure it out. It's cool though. I love actually getting to interact with the old gods of Asgard after hearing about them in Control. It's really interesting. I love the kind of connected universe that they've built up across these games. It's very organic and kind of fits the style of their storytelling a lot more than most, which is really nice. Just looking for secrets. Resources, of course. Fantastic, let's go. Love to see. Love the Hartman rifle. I can't wait to see how the combat and gameplay improves in Alan Wake 2. I really hope they overhaul it and make it really satisfying and fun to complete and to play moment to moment, I should say. I think gunplay can be really satisfying in this game. Oh, TV, nice work, hell yeah.
We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
soft embrace, somewhere between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey, remember when I got you that gig?
Barrish.
Your first real
I'm trying to
writing
focus.
job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Third episode of this video.
The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Weird.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything.
What happens if you kill the man who dreams?
No, I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Yeah.
God,
sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream.
Oh.
The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream, and the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls.
This is so wacky.
We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that.
Classic
dream. If he wakes up in a cold sweat.
Then they all die.
Precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
This is so weird and surreal.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Honest.
You, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kid. Please don't wait.
Math jump scare. That's it. Okay, I guess that's it. Yeah. Oh, it's a cool shield. Oh no, I don't know if that's a shield, but it's like a piece of a boat, which is really cool. Very intriguing. Okay. I'm just gonna find a way out of this spawn. Assuming it's here. So. Oh, this is staircase. Whoops. Might be. Let's head up to the second floor. This would be a great spot for a take and jump scare. It's nothing like a creepy barn. Really sell the atmosphere. It was nice and spooky. Okay.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm.
So up the volcano.
Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water
There
from
it is.
Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
There's a lot of surreal weirdness going on in this world, which is very interesting.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Yeah. Okay. There's gonna be some way to batter it. There. Which is nice, but I'll go over here first. Maybe read this. I can, yeah. The Old Gods of Asgard, 1975 Ragnarok tour. The Old by Celestial Wrath and Fury. Seattle, which is, I think this takes place in Seattle. Or like roughly around that. Washington State. Bakersfield, Long Beach, New York and Newark. Detroit, Jacksonville, Tampa, New Orleans, and Baton Rouge. Okay. Okay. Is there anything on the back? No. That would be cool, but okay, well, it's time to activate this thing. Okay, there we go. Speaking of, I knew that would be taken on. Get bumped. Awesome. I knew it. What did I say? Fucking taking jump scares around here. Oh, this is so badass. He's gonna shotgun and escape feels awesome. Nice. Oh yeah. Barry, you good? I hope Barry's good. Barry? Nice. God, the lantern has so much battery. Awesome. You're so
I think
fast.
we can make it through here, Al.
Oh yeah, you can say so, Barry. Just looking for sequence. Yeah. Run up and down. Okay, these electrical cables can kill me. But they can. Oh, is this the cabin that I saw from earlier? I think it might have been. Through the fence. Maybe not, I don't know. Yes. Nice. You guys are so predictable. My aim is terrible, but we did it. Just gotta be careful on this cable. Nice. Okay, so far so good. I have no idea where Barry went. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, no idea where he went, but I hope he's okay. There he is. Cool. Okay, making progress. How goes it, Barry? Okay.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yeah, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that. Be careful, Barry.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Be careful with that, because they might bonk you on the head. If you're not careful, Barry. Right. I don't think there's anything around here. Barry's got nothing to say, so kicking the door down, here we go. Right.
Be careful, Al!
I will, Barry, don't worry. I got this. I'm a hero. I'm the hero of time and the hero of Brian. Yeah, shotgun out. Thank you. Very much needed that. gearing me up for a fight, which is not good. There he is. There we go.
I'm
That wasn't
good.
too
Keep
bad.
your eyes open, okay?
Okay. I figured they were gonna throw something at me with all the shotgun bullets they gave me. Stack this up. Unless I missed something. But I don't think I did. Why does it sound like a... Weird. I think this is the top floor. There's a ladder there. I will climb out. There it is, there's the radio.
As you regular listeners know,
Oh, hell yeah,
I tend
got
to
all of
work
them.
through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah.
These were the guys that investigated the logging cabin
Other stuff.
that
Which
stuck in
concerns an
Christopher
ongoing
in episode 1.
investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your
Not
workload
frying
to last
iron.
year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every
I feel
year?
like
People
this is all
seem
going to
be
culminate in
more
Deerfest in the
drunk,
last
at least,
episode, I would
or they
imagine.
start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Dang it.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder,
God
Pat,
damn
but
it.
actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
It's fun. I like all the play the text and world building that they have. It's really nice. There's gotta be a way to put something. Okay, now we go here. This is some batteries, which is always handy. Maxed out with 20.
The elevator was dead. I'd have to
Yeah.
get some power to it first.
Here we go. Dead by Daylight. Which I never even played, but I know that's how generators work. It's a classic. I wonder if they were inspired by Alan Wake, actually. That would be cool.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field.
Yeah, there
It
it
wasn't
is.
far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Nice. Just kicks the door. Very dramatic Alan. It's all stocked up. Both shotgun shells, which is pretty damn good. And we also have this thing, which I imagine we'll be able to drive. Hopefully. But maybe not. Open the solid door for Barry. Probably head around back to the left, I think. Oh, fuck.
Got to be kidding me.
Come on, Alan, run. Jesus. Okay, flag on time. Come on, run. thing with the flag on. Nice. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, badass. Okay. Oh, really? That's what I think of that. So shut the hell up. Did I actually kill him? Please don't. Not dead. Nice. Awesome. That went super well. I'm so happy with that. Because the combat in this game is very tricky and difficult at times. But I'm glad that went really well. Makes it way more satisfying. I managed to kill the fucking, the gigantic, fucking bombing device, I don't know what it's called. But I managed to kill it, in one attempt, which felt awesome. Okay. Anyway. Barry, where are you? Oh, that was cool though. This auto keys, very handy. Very nice, very handy. Interesting little cabin. Yeah. I said it's this way.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Sure is.
Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
Here we go. Mr. Anderson time. Time to get to that house. And that should be it, I think.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al.
Hell yeah, teamwork time.
Ah! Hey, I think that's the
That's
farm
very
on the
funny.
other side of the field. We're almost there. This
It's
farm
not
is a
gonna be that
crazy
easy,
place
is
for
it?
crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
It's not gonna be that easy. Something over here.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Let's do this thing! Ratatouille reference, maybe. That's from Lemonade. Yeah. Finally made it to the Anderson house. Oh boy, chainsaw. Okay, don't want to fight a chainsaw guy again. Anything here? We should be nearing the end of this chapter, I think. Just a little bit more left to go. Come on, Barry, get on the way.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Yep. That's nice. They have excellent tasting coffee. Even though they left it in the bathroom, which is kind of weird, but it's fine. Okay. I love the interiors of these buildings in this game. They're really cool. Asgard. Valley of my shadow. Cool. I respect it. Oh, fuck yeah, stage. Guitar. Drums. Nice.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Okay. It's that we can mess around once we turn the power on, which is very cool. Right. Another thermos, interesting. It's 2 thermoses for the price of 1. Bedroom, it looks like.
Come on, Al. Let's get the lights on, huh?
I will. Calm down, Barry. I'm just exploring. Just really taking my time. We set up a fucking platinum record. Or gold record. That's cool. Certified gold, apparently.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Old gods know the truth. The truth is obviously not finished. Okay, manuscript page, nice.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Allison disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Nice. For that, I'm going to these rooms if I can. It doesn't seem like I can. So never mind. Okay, this box should be first. Let's see if there's anything. Doesn't seem like it. Might check. We're missing one page. Damn, that's really good actually. I'm very happy with that. I don't know if I missed the page completely or I still have yet to find it, but in this chapter, I mean. Okay, cool.
Did you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light?
The Lady of the Light, yeah, I was gonna say.
What's her face? The crazy
yeah, Cynthia Weaver.
From the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Yep, she's the key to everything. Okay, the bridge is open for some reason. Very weird. Okay, record time. Let's see what happens. Okay. Don't know where the key would be though.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town.
This is when Nightingale arrests them. Pretty sure.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Oh, Barry, you're an icon.
Yeah. What the hell?
This is when Nightingale arrests them.
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what.
They haven't said anything about Barry being in Alan Wake 2 yet.
I'm a writer,
I really hope
God
they
damn
do
it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get a recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
Are they drinking water from the river?
Barry.
Oh god.
I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
I love Barry's outfit. What an icon. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, is this where we get to see what happened? Interesting. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's the body. Okay. Weird.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
Oh, we really are just a disembodied person.
And yet, it was more than that. It was the truth. A suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remember being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Interesting.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Interesting. I really wonder where this is going.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Yeah.
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the
there she
cabin.
is.
Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Oh. Really getting down into
The
really
dark
digging
presence
into
had
it now. It's
touched me.
interesting.
She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
Finally getting down to the bottom of this.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think
Oh, here
so.
it is.
No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
Here we are in
It's
the room.
your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
I will push you back together. Okay.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be
It's
well
the
again.
typewriter.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Interesting. What does she really want? Or want
Yes.
to just be free, I guess.
All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Oh, she's looking at this. Yep. It's cool.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a
Oh, there
complete
we go.
manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Oh,
To bring a
cool.
light into the cabin to release me before I could finish. To interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
Cool.
It isn't here now.
There he
I'm here
is.
because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my larva a long time ago. She looks so old.
Okay, it's starting to make complete sense now. Okay. Cool.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape.
Fascinating.
The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
There we go. Right back where it all started.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Pretty sure Nightingale is just calling him random author names. And that's the end of the chapter, of the episode. Very interesting. Okay, it's starting to make sense now. Cool.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a light.
Fuck yeah. Okay. It's starting to make complete sense now. Okay. So, so that explains the cabin, that explains where he was for a week, that explains Thomas Zane and Barbara and everything. And what the Doctor really wants. Interesting. Still don't really know what happened to Hartman. But that was the fun section of the game, at least. I like the hedge maze, of course, as well. Yeah. We also learned that Hartman was specifically the assistant to Thomas Zane, which was a very cool detail. Oh, this is the song. I love the use of music in these games. It's really cool. We keep listening, actually. Like this is actually telling us the story. This is very literal and I like it. It is a good song. I like it. It's nice. Interesting. I like that this actually does tell us the story. Instead of it just being a regular song, you know? I like that it actually gives us a story. Really cool. Oh shit. Thought it was over, but now we're back. Hell yeah. So this is an actual real band, I believe, that's technically playing the music of the fictional band, Old Gods of Asgard. I can't remember the name of the band specifically in real life, but they have like their own albums and things that they do, but then they also release stuff under the Old Gods of Asgard. That makes songs specifically for these games that like are set in universe. Like this song is set in universe. And they wrote a song called Take Control in Control, which is an absolute banger. It's so good. The use of that song in that game is phenomenal. And the song in this episode during the concert was also really cool. Yeah, I thought that was a really good episode. I really enjoyed that. I feel like it's all kind of coming together. We have 2 episodes left. I don't quite know where episode 5 is going to go. 6 is obviously the conclusion, but I feel like number 5 is going to be maybe following up on Hartman. I don't know. But it's going to be about Nightingale, I guess. Nightingale and Breaker, I think, are going to come back in episode 5, which should be interesting. Yeah, that should be it.
Previously on Alan Wake.
A chance to dream. Oh, so that's what happened. Fucking calling me out, man.
Influence of the dark presence. I wrote a horror story that is coming true.
I got most
Jagger
of
had been
it,
my editor,
you know.
making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
I haven't fully pieced it all together, but still.
Wonderful. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison.
Clicker.
I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, so number 5, I feel like, yeah, it's going to be about the clicker, and it's going to be about Barbara Weaver. Also, not Barbara, Cynthia Weaver and everything.
From the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last
Oh.
year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery.
Water is going to be the location of Halloween 2. That's really cool.
Big deal about Deer Fest, and I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Whoa.
I have it.
There she is.
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Alone.
Diner, huh? Cool.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
Okay, I'm going to call that an episode. Very intriguing. So I feel like episode 5's, a lot of shit's going to go down. And then 6 will be the conclusion. And it'll be a really big one. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. We're finally getting some answers and trying to, we're slowly getting there and figuring out the story and everything. And like the different layers to it and all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell, leave a comment. Ring the notification bell, leave a comment, and all that sort of stuff. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of this episode in particular, and the twists and turns, and learning more about the story and Hartman and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.